In today's episode of Behind the Vlog, we're in Baltimore, Maryland, meeting up with Brendan from Shuttlecraft. Let's go meet him and his band. Come on, let's go.
We're called Shuttlecraft, and we did a crazy thing online where we played every single Green Day song in perfect chronological order. And we're going to play some of those for you now.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Behind the Vlog. I'm Matt Baker, this is my channel, Leave It to Baker, and we are here with Brendan from Shuttlecraft here in Baltimore. I thank you guys so much for checking this out. And hey, real quick, before I get going, in the last one, if you did see that, I had mentioned that I wanted to start a donation. Every new subscriber I get, I am going to donate a nickel to AARP for the elderly and the retired. I think it's a great cause. I hope you guys jump on board. But you know what? Enough of my yammering here. Let's meet Brendan here real quick.
First things first, tell us about the channel and how that got started.
So the channel, I guess, is Shuttlecraft, which is my band. We started playing in 2019, Shuttlecraft, and then we played our first original show in March 2020.
All right.
And then literally 3 days later, the pandemic
That's right.
crammed down.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of Shuttlecraft.
Now, how'd you guys meet? How'd you guys get together?
So my drummer Joe and we've been playing together for 20 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
Since high school.
So I'm Joe Whiting, and I play the drums for Shuttlecraft.
How long you been with Shuttlecraft?
I've been with Shuttlecraft as long as Shuttlecraft has been a band, since about 2019, but I've played with Brendan, our singer, since about 2005, so this year it's 20 years.
What was that band called?
So way back in the day, I joined a band with him called Strike 3. We were both in high school. I was a year behind him, but they were looking for a drummer. We went to a show and saw them play, and a couple weeks after that saw them post the ad for the drummer and kind of cold emailed them. I'd never been in a band before and said, hey, I can play the drums, I'm interested in it. And a few weeks after that, we were locked in and rehearsing and prepping for our first show.
Our previous group, it was called Clear for Takeoff. We did that for about 10 years.
Okay.
And he's my ride or die. He's stuck with me. And so yeah, he's in the band still, and my really good friend Dom is our bass player.
Okay.
And he's been in the band since its beginning as well. We've had a couple different guitar players. We started out with our friend named Mike, who also played a little bit in my previous band as well. And now we have Sean.
Sean, when did you jump on board with Shuttlecraft?
I've been playing for 2.5 years roughly. It was a Black Friday show that they asked me to play with them on, and
Okay.
and I never left.
What is your instrument of choice that you play?
I play mainly PRS guitars these days.
Okay.
I used to play nothing but Les Pauls.
All right.
But I bought a PRS probably about 10 years ago and have slowly amassed quite a few. So I have a pretty decent selection to pick between. So it's an expensive habit, I guess, at this point.
When did Sean come aboard?
Sean's been in for the last 2 years.
Okay.
So
I think I remember watching one of the videos, and I saw him.
yeah, we
and
had
I was
him in,
like, "Hey,
a
who's
skit,
that?"
The skit where he was crying.
Oh
or
yeah.
something.
Okay. Oh, very cool. And so you just played last night. Tell us about that. How'd that go?
We played a late show last night. We our good friend Kevin Hawk is the head of Transcendent Events in here in Baltimore, and he puts on this thing called the Emo Show.
Okay.
About twice, maybe 3 times a year, does it. And it started back in 2019 as well, and we did our first show with them doing a Jimmy Eat World set.
Don't sweat, sugar on the asphalt. Our hearts glitter in the top floor. When we get to the last call.
And I remember after doing that, I was like, oh, I really want to do a Green Day one. So we played one of those emo shows last night in Baltimore, and we did a Green Day set.
Yeah. How was the response to that? Everybody loves
great.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's I'll ask you some more stuff, but I just want to
Yeah.
I'm going to flip this around here real quick. We're going to take a look at this setup. This is amazing. So, how long have you had this setup in here?
I've had this like basic setup since about 2019, 2020.
Okay.
But as I was telling you a little earlier, I had a bee infestation
Yeah.
a couple years, or well, exactly 1 year back from like around now.
Okay.
And so after we had that taken care of, I like rebuilt and painted and everything, so it looks way cooler than it used to.
It does look great in here.
Let's see, we've got guitars and more guitars.
You play the banjo?
I have a banjo.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm exactly a banjo player.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, my dad, he was just like, "Do you want a banjo?" I was like, "Do I? I don't know." and then he just like, "If you had to pick a banjo, what kind would you get?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know, maybe this one or that one." And bam, all of a sudden I had a banjo.
Oh, cool.
And have I used it? Maybe not.
Probably
that
not.
much. But we've used it in some skits
Oh,
here
have
and
you?
there.
Oh. So how often do you come down here to work?
I'm basically doing something here every single day,
Musically related.
musically related.
Whether
yeah.
it's writing or
writing, recording,
okay.
or perform.
And perform, obviously. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you so you write all your music, or is it your bandmates throw in some ideas as well, or?
So I write everything,
Mm-hmm.
but as our group has formed with some newer guys, I'm like really open to collaboration and everything. And so for example, our newest song, Big Money Tiny Hands,
Whoa, this is how the story goes. Whoa, what if we chose? Falling down, buck it up again. Fishing off the man will be your latest trend. Take the street, don't give up the fight. Your basic human rights.
like I wrote the lyrics to that, the chord progression, and then I just bring it to the guys and we jam on it. And I'm like, hey, this needs a solo here. Right? You want to write a solo to our guitar player, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, I'm working on it. And then he comes back the next practice and he's got this like great solo. We're like, oh my God, that's so cool. So that's kind of like where we're at now. Earlier on, everything was just like me tracking with my drummer. Basically just us. But now it's like become way more of a collaborative effort, and super lucky, and we're having a lot of fun. We actually, the way we record our original music now is we come down here and we practice and practice and practice. And we go to my friend's studio, which is ironically like just a couple miles down the road, and we live record it. We have live drums and our guitars and me singing. I sing in like the control room, so I'm like looking at them through like a window. But yeah, it's kind of like the old school Beatles way, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, where
exactly.
we just like track it and do like 5-6 takes of the song, and then we'll just overdub some little things here and there afterwards. But like we're capturing that like natural energy of like the together jam or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. So how long have you been playing for? Or actually, how long... Okay, it's a two-part question. How long you been playing for, and where did you learn? And how long you been singing for?
Let's see. So I started playing guitar at the age of 12. Yeah, I think I started singing around then too. Like really singing rather than just like kind of in the shower like da-da-da. My first concert I went to was the Beach Boys when I was like
Oh, wow.
8 years old or something, and that was cool. But then I saw, and I was talking to you about this a little bit, I saw Blink-182 at the height of their Enema of the State tour in the year 2000. And they were on tour with Bad Religion and Phoenix TX. And I remember when I saw Bad Religion, like they had this huge set with like the helicopters and backdrop, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I think since that moment I was like definitely hooked, and I was like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Have you taken voice lessons, singing lessons, or is it just something that is just natural for you?
So I took piano lessons actually since I was a kid, probably like the age of like 6 to actually like age 6 to like 16 maybe, I don't know. I took piano lessons. I'm not like a big classically trained pianist or anything, but that's where I learned most of my music theory. And she was also a vocal teacher, and she taught voice lessons to my sister. And I never did like the in-depth voice lessons.
Mm-hmm.
She did teach me a couple things here and there.
Oh, very
like,
good.
in the later years. As far as playing guitar though, and like singing and playing guitar, that's just all self-taught. That's where Green Day comes into the picture. Because the first song I learned to play on guitar was Good Riddance.
Okay.
You know, G chord. And then
I thought it would probably be like Basket Case. Everybody says Basket Case.
Well, I think it was like, it was Good Riddance, and then Brain Stew.
Oh, I love Brain Stew.
Is what taught me the power chord.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like since I learned the power chord, then I just had it. I could just use that power chord anywhere I wanted. And, and I was like, oh, this is easy. This is punk rock. Cool.
Yeah.
This is the studio, and it's where we practice. And it's also where I record all of my Green Day cover or whatever song videos. When I do the videos, when we practice, I practice this way.
Okay.
The videos.
So
go
this is
way.
where you have the camera for this.
Yeah, and I have this ring light contraption.
All right.
That I put over here.
Do you have your very first guitar?
I do. This is my first guitar.
Okay.
But it's been modified heavily. The blue is the guitar.
All right.
Is the bass. It's like a Squire from the late 90s. I had since gutted it and put all new stuff in it and put a new neck on it. So
I like the Nimrod. That's going to play into what our story time is going to be a little later.
I actually got that like a year ago from one of my subscribers.
Oh, did you really?
They,
That's
sent
cool.
it and it was like, hey, put this on something. I was like, I'm gonna put it on my guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's my first guitar.
Mm-hmm.
My first acoustic is stuck in the closet somewhere. Yeah, I've got a banjo, got a mandolin, a ukulele. This is the Les Paul wall.
Wow.
As you can see, I really like Les Pauls. This is the Billy Joe Armstrong signature I got in the 2000s. Junior, 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 Junior. I'm all about the one pickup rock and roll guitars. This is technically a Billy Joe guitar as well. It's like a limited run he came out with. It was like around the Revolution Radio tour or something, like 2018-ish. But yeah. I played this one and this one last night, and I'll probably play those tomorrow as well.
And where is it that we're going tomorrow? Perryville, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's north of the city. Well, you have Maryland, and there's the Susquehanna River that dumps into the Chesapeake.
Okay.
Right at the north, right across the bridge right there, there's a brewery. We've played at like a bunch of times now. Tomorrow is, it's called V-Dubs by the Bay, and it's a Volkswagen car show.
Oh my gosh.
Thing with like vendors, and we're gonna be at like a outside stage and stuff. This is Joe's drum kit.
So do you play the drums as well?
I can play the drums.
Yeah.
But I leave that to my good buddy Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amalgamation of everybody's gear. Like that amp is Sean's amp. This is my amp, and this stack here is Dom's bass rig. And here we have Animal. You know, because it keeps things fun.
Heck yeah.
And when I turn around and do the Green Day video, I have this big monitor here that feeds me my audio and vocal.
All right, so you play a lot of Green Day, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
It's definitely a long story. It's a bit somber too. So back in 2016, my older sister passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it was a very, very difficult time for the family and I. As I was going through grief, and I suffer from depression as well. The Green Day's album Revolution Radio came out,
Mm-hmm.
and that, like, honestly super helped me get through things. And at some point I was like, I just want to dive into Green Day's catalog of music and just throw myself into it and learn everything, just as a personal goal.
Mm-hmm.
To improve as a musician and to just have something to do and look forward to every day. And so I started doing that, and I was having lots of fun.
Day 203 of playing every Green Day song for chronological order. I'm like a child looking off in the horizon. I'm like an ambulance just turning on the sirens. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm like a soldier coming home for the first time. I dodged a bullet and I walked across a landmine. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, am I bleeding? Am I bleeding from the storm? Just shine a light into the wreckage so far away, away. 'Cause I'm still breathing. 'Cause I'm still breathing on my own. My head's above the red roses making.
And I actually did that probably for like a whole year or so. After that, I was feeling better. I was like, maybe I should like perform all these now, and I'll record them. And I dabbled with my personal channel on YouTube with that for a little bit. And then fast forward to 2021, at like the height of TikTok. Well, TikTok is still very popular. I was having a lot of fun watching TikTok, and I was like, maybe I'll just do that Green Day idea again, where I just do the whole catalog and set out to do every single song just for fun. And I started doing that, and 20 songs in, the channel started to pick up with like people having fun following along and
That's
stuff.
how I found you.
Yeah.
Well, not on TikTok. It was YouTube.
It was on
but
YouTube.
yeah.
Why on earth are you playing every single Green Day song in perfect chronological order? I've had this question a lot, and I think it's time to answer it. I was introduced to Green Day in the 90s as a kid. Brain Stew was the first song I ever learned on guitar, and I haven't stopped playing guitar since. Great band, intro to punk music, huge musical inspiration, you get the point. Fast forward to 2016. My family and I suffered the tragic loss of my older sister. A couple months into mourning her loss, Green Day released their record Revolution Radio. I never thought a record would affect me so much, especially as an adult. It helped me through my depression, and it struck me on a level I didn't know music could. 2017, I decided to take a deep dive and revisit every single Green Day song. Years went on, and I got back on my feet, started a new band, and now we're here, 204 days in. Thank you so much to those who have joined me on this journey. Still got a handful of songs left, but we're almost there. See you tomorrow. Yeah, at some point, I was like, I'll do this on YouTube at the same time, and then it became all the socials,
Yeah.
Instagram and everything. But yeah, it started on YouTube with just my channel for a little bit, but then I really started it on TikTok, and then all the other channels. Back to why Green Day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I'm a Volkswagen America. I'm not a part of a Volkswagen agenda.
Yeah, it was just something that really helped me through my depression, and at the same time, I found myself building musician skills and stuff. I was like, wow, that's why they put that chord there. Like, that's how you do that bass fill. That's so cool. And I remember a while back there was a Foo Fighters documentary. I think it was called Back and Forth. Dave Grohl was talking about, I guess, his version of this story of his personal life. And he said that he dove into learning every Beatles song.
Oh,
and that, like, stuck with me.
Okay.
It's like, I just started learning every single Beatles song. And it's like, not, you know, no teachers or anything. Just listen to the song and just figure it all out.
Right.
Like, to a T. And so when I started doing that with Green Day, it became a lot of fun. Like, I love video games, and it felt like a video game kind of thing, where it's like, all right, I like beat that level. Let's go to the next level.
Oh, okay,
Like,
that's interesting.
The next song, and the next album.
Jumping back in here, would you say that that's a bucket list or a goal that you would like to meet them? Maybe open for them someday?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. I would love, that would be an amazing bucket list goal or whatever, obviously. I think it was 2018, Billy Joe had his side project called The Long Shot.
Mm-hmm.
And he played in my favorite Baltimore punk rock venue called the Auto Bar. I was lucky enough to get tickets because that place is very small. I remember being in there, in the venue. There was just one opening band. They were called the Trash Bags. They were great. I was watching them, and there's this little backstage part that I was kind of standing near, where it's like the entrance to the backstage area. It's just a curtain, and I'm just like watching the Trash Bags, having a great time. My drummer Joe is like right behind me, and because he's there too, and he like taps me on the shoulder, and I do one of these like, what? And he's like, and there's Billy Joe standing this close to me, peeking his head out just to like get a vibe of how the crowd is that night. And I was like, okay, be cool. What do I do? And then then he popped back in. And I was like, okay. But I remember that same night, people were waiting outside the tour bus to meet them, and they probably did wind up meeting, Billy in the long shot. But I was like, I don't need to do that.
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna hold on to my dream of one day I'll meet him in a more like professional setting.
That makes sense. Yeah.
If I can open or whatever, something. So.
You did say, because we had talked about this, you said that you got a shout out from Billy Joe. How'd that happen?
Yeah. So I was doing the TikTok thing for a good while, and I was on the Trilogy record, and he happened to be on Instagram at that time, and I shared 99 Revolutions.
Trouble in the air, a rumble in the street. Going out of a business sale and a race to bankruptcy. It's not 1 to 99, it's 99 to 1. A common cause and a call to arms for the health of our daughters and our sons. It's 99 revolutions tonight.
And he saw it, and he saw it strictly because my followers were sending it to him because I didn't tag him.
Yeah.
And he saw it and he shared it on his Instagram story.
Oh wow.
So that was cool. And then I got like a whole bunch of new followers from that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a great story.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
And I remember where I was when I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it completely organically. I just opened up my own Instagram, and I follow Billy, of course. And I click on his story, and I see my face looking right back at me.
Wow.
And I was like,
You're like,
I thought I was just like hallucinating for a second, and then I was like, what? And then I immediately called my drummer Joe. I was like, dude, and he's like, dude, and I was like, dude.
That's cool.
Man, that was an amazing day.
That is cool. Yeah.
And I was outside in the middle of picking up my dog's poop. Just to throw that in there. Okay, so back to my process.
Yes. Show us the process.
I have a giant folder of all the Green Day records in perfect chronological order.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 1039. When I want to cover a song, in this case Green Day, I bring up a blank Word document and I just play the track and I listen to it. And I type out all the lyrics as I hear them as best as I can, and then I listen to the chord progressions and I put the chords over the lyrics and stuff. And I just do it all by ear.
Oh,
and then
wow.
if I get like stuck on a spot, I'll like Google it and see what other people figure out and stuff, and see if I get the lyrics right. So that's kind of where it's like a video game, because I'm like I'm trying to get like 100% completion. You know, it's like Guitar Hero.
It's your passion.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it taught me about so much about music theory and how chords, I guess specifically on guitar, mostly work versus like. Let's see. Now you see me, now you don't. Don't ask me where I am. Like the Disappearing Boy. It's like that D sus 2 is like a huge Billy thing that like no one ever talks about, but like he obviously is obsessed with that chord.
Yeah.
When I listen to all the tracks and stuff, so he uses it all the time. Like. That's off Revolution Radio. And that's like, and this is Disappearing Boy, which is from the late 80s. So he's like brought it back full circle. He always comes back to this D sus chord.
Okay.
It's just so interesting and fascinating. So what is the next song I have to learn? I'm currently on the American Idiot 20th Anniversary Deluxe Edition, which has 4 discs.
Right.
4 discs. With live stuff, and then particularly like early demo versions.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's just the same exact song demo version, I'm not covering it and like uploading it, because it's just, that's a redundant. I think one of the last ones I did was the American Idiot alternate version, which I guess was the first version they did. It had different lyrics.
I had heard that, and when I heard that, I went, "Wait, what?"
So it's like, all right, well, I gotta do that, because that's interesting, and that's part of my video game of all this 100% completion.
Now, did you finish all the ones from that newest album that they put out?
I did, but then they came out with
like a couple from Japan or something. Like, weren't there...
there's one that was on the Japanese release, Fever. Yeah, I did that one. Then chronologically, they released this album of American Idiot Deluxe Edition, which had new stuff. You know, these new, fresh demo tracks. And if they were new and different, we were going to cover them. So what I'm currently working on is probably one of the most difficult ones. It's the early version of Homecoming. Homecoming, Nobody Likes You. You know, over 10 minutes long. It's a big one, and working on that. That's what we're gonna do in a little bit. I gotta do vocals for that. Then I need to learn whatever's next after that, which I think I have to go into my notes and see.
So now for tomorrow, how many songs do you typically play for an event like that?
Tomorrow we have a pretty long set, an hour and 15.
Okay.
Which is pretty long for, what we're usually given. Our typical sets are usually around like 40 minutes that shows ask for.
Okay.
Stuff. So like last night was like a 40-minute set. So this is the next one I have to do. So I got my blank Word document. Let's get a feel for it first. So then I'm like, okay, I'm playing on a standard tuned guitar, so they obviously did this in standard tuning. They're in the key of D, and so I like write this all out, super nerdy, standard tuning. Then they had an intro.
Oh, there it is.
And then I rewind it back. Just waiting for the lyrics to come in. Hear the sound of the pounding street, I think is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And that this is just this. Like a sentimental murmur in a heartbeat.
That's what it
right?
sounded like, yeah.
Murmur.
Murmur.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
And so hear the sound of the phone. Hear the sound. Hear the sound of the pounding street. So that's D to B minor. And then it kind of repeats. Like a sentimental murmur in a heartbeat. I think they went to those chords. And I just keep going.
Do you ever look online to see what the actual lyrics are, or do you just...
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I always,
to double check.
I always check it. That's part of the fun for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's great.
Because I want to figure it out, like what I can hear, whether it's the word or not. And then I just check. I usually check Genius lyrics. Those
Okay.
seem to be like
Spot on.
Yeah. Because if you do like if you just Google it and you see like what Google prompts, like it's not always right. So.
Oh, okay. Isn't that always funny? And I know it happens to other people too, where you'll hear a song and you'll think in your mind that's what they're saying, and for years you'll sing it that way in your head, and then when you hear the final lyrics, you're like, wait a minute, that's what they're saying.
Yeah. Actually, there's a fun little side story that is super recent, just last week. That's why I have my old Nimrod book from the 90s, which I just happen to have. Like, I don't have Green Day songbooks. I just have this.
Yeah.
From, like, the music and art store at the time. So recently, Green Day's been down in South America, and they've been pulling out some deep cut songs, and they played Hoshinka,
Okay.
which people were freaking out about. And so I get comments on my YouTube videos almost every day, every other day maybe. And someone, I'll have to send you the screenshot of it.
All right.
Yeah, someone. There's so many Green Day fans out there that are kind of like obsessed fans, and they are sticklers on my stuff. Are like, oh, this wasn't right. You didn't do this right. You don't you got the voice wrong here. And I'm like, I'm not trying to imitate him. I'm just trying to cover his songs. But anyways, this person was like, wrong lyrics. It's This Girl Has Flown. And immediately I'm like, what? I couldn't have got it wrong. I couldn't have. And like, isn't that the chorus? Isn't that like what? And so like I stopped what I'm doing, whatever I was in the middle of the day, and I checked the song.
Right.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's This Girl Has Gone Far Away, not Flown Far Away. And I'm like, okay, yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. Like I did. And then I was like, well, maybe he sang it differently at that particular performance. And so then I went.
They do that, yeah.
And so then I found the performance on YouTube. And he very clearly said, Gone Far Away, also. And I was like, I think I have the old Nimrod songbook. I want to check in here. And I was like, and I have a screenshot of that too.
Oh, great.
And I'm talking to my drummer Joe about this the whole time. That's why I have screenshots, because we always just get a rise out of people's comments that are like sticklers. But anyways, I'm like, all right, pretty sure it's This Girl Has Gone. And then the guy is like, incorrect. I was there when it was performed live recently, and I know all Green Day lyrics.
Okay.
And then I was like, the performance in Chile? I just watched a clip of it. He definitely sings This Girl Has Gone Far Away. LOL. And then he's just like, we disagree. Like, you just can't.
So he probably had to go
him.
watch it himself.
I think maybe there's, in this particular case, maybe there's a language discrepancy.
Oh, could
or
be.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, like, I checked in my book, and it's in here. So I have my Green Day songbook. Only songbook I have of it. But, let's see, where's the chorus?
She's gone. She's gone.
This girl has gone far away. Now she's gone. And the guy was like, this girl has flown far away. No, she's gone. No. So.
And what program is this? Because I don't know.
Sure, yeah. I use Logic Pro.
Okay.
I've been using that, really since the 2000s. I learned how to use Pro Tools, the industry standard back in the day that most people still use. But, I just think Logic is more of a fun user phase.
All right.
And everything's kind of built in. It's really good for songwriters. So I use Dropbox to sync everything up. So the other performers also have Logic Pro in their computers. And so they can just boot up the project on their end. And so Joe has an electronic drum kit at his house. And these are his drums in there. Yeah, our back and forth is I learn the song, and then I record a scratch track of just guitar and vocal, and then Joe gets that on his end, and he records a little bit of drums, and then I record more serious guitar stuff, and then he records more serious drum stuff. It's a weird back and forth we do. And,
that's a cool process.
Yeah, and our bass player Dom also does the bass track. So we all just share this project file, and just have to be careful that things are uploaded correctly. But
and how did you learn this? Just practice, trial and error? Or?
Yeah, just figured it out. It definitely started in the pandemic because we were all locked in, and we started recording random cover songs, some Disney songs, some Beatles song, and we couldn't jam in person at that time, so we figured out how to do this. That's kind of how the formula started as well. Upload everything.
Work together without actually being together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then the only time you guys get together is when you're rehearsing before a show?
We've got a good groove right now where we're practicing a lot, and especially with our new music that we're recording. We'll be in the studio, not this studio, but my friend's studio that we record live in a couple weeks for another new tune.
That's one that you guys have been working on for a while, or?
Oh yeah.
So tell us about the new one that you had just released.
The Big Money Tiny Hands?
Yep. How'd you come up with that?
That's one of those songs that I wrote in like, less than an hour.
All right.
Because at the time, it was springtime, 2025. The political climate's really getting intense.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of billionaire oligarchy going on. And I was really feeling it. And I was just like, it just kind of came out of me. It's just a real quick little punk rock tune.
And what's the response to that?
I haven't had any like negative responses yet.
Because I mean, that's punk rock anyway, right?
Exactly.
That's the whole idea of punk rock is to be edgy and controversial. And do you find it controversial, or when you wrote it, were you saying, "Hey, I want it to come across this way," or?
I guess.
Because now that I think about it, I don't know if the song is not controversial, but I guess maybe just the time period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like just documenting our moment in time.
Right. As if it were done
through.
Years ago, it might not have the same effect like it does now.
Yeah.
What the hell are we supposed to do? The tiny ends in power coming after you. Xenophobes in a fascist state. It's all over your face. How did we get here? This is such a mess. I'm so depressed and stressed out. Falling further down a rabbit hole of dread. Here we go, punching Nazis' face. Voting for criminals, a big mistake. Billionaires in a cool boys club. Hoarding all the money cause they don't know love.
I was definitely nervous to release that. Especially when I posted on Facebook.
Oh. What was the
with,
response?
with all the boomers on there.
Oh, yeah.
The response was like a bit muted.
Okay.
I'd say no one tore me down or anything, but it was definitely different on Facebook than Instagram and
Right.
TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, me personally, I don't post on Facebook anymore. It was all during, the COVID, and it was just any comment you put out there, someone's either going to be completely against you or completely for you, and it constantly got into arguments. And I'm like, I just don't want this anymore. I don't need that anymore in my life.
I did go through a process with specifically this song.
Mm-hmm.
I've used the same distributor for the last 10 years or
Okay.
so. I'll say who it is. I don't know if you'll have to bleep that later or something, but
Oh, okay.
they refused to release the song.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and they wouldn't say why, and I kept, trying to talk to them, just let me know, is there something I need to change, or what's going on? I just want to know what's going on with this, and they just kept giving me this legal jargon, well, we have the right to not tell you exactly why, blah blah blah. We kept speculating. It's is it because of the lyric "punching Nazi's face"?
Yeah,
because it's a pretty heavy lyric.
Yeah.
Or just the title of the song.
And they just didn't give a sound.
They just wouldn't
reason why,
put it through, and then they threatened to just take down everything.
Really?
Because after talking to them for the first round, I had an email come back that was one of those automated. How did we do? Rate us. Do a survey of how your customer service experience was. And then I was honest about it, and they responded to that somehow, saying we've decided to take down everything, blah 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 blah. I was holy shit. And then I responded back again. I was look, I've been on here for 10 years. I have over 2.5 million streams with you guys.
Right.
What's going on? And then someone else got back to me oh, we're so sorry. Yeah, we just can't release this song, but everything else is okay. I was
wow.
Okay. So I opened up a new account with DistroKid to release Big Money Tiny Hands, and they just went smooth as pie.
Okay.
Or whatever. Just went through. They're fine with it.
Okay. So what is the first song that I saw on YouTube? Well, not the first one I saw, but one of the first ones that you guys put up was Heroes.
Like a hero the flames. What a story, what a name, but nobody's gonna know until they break the speed of sound with a sonic boom. So aggressive, the leader of the pack won't look back like a flash. They can run and they can have some fun, even though the world is falling down. It's time to save the day again. No matter how big or small, there's nothing that a hero can handle. And the lightning, it strikes with all of their might. We prepare to say our goodbyes. Even in dire times, humanity can shine.
That was like our first release.
Your first release.
Single.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we released our EP, which also just had that on there as well.
So how many songs would you say are in your catalog?
Let's see. So we have the 5 from the EP, Stuck in the Scroll, Uncertainteen, which was about the pandemic, Death Shit Politics, also pandemic timing. And it came out with Good Old Boy, and then recently Big Money Tiny Hands. So that's 10 originals, and then we have some other covers, like there's a Beatles one, there's 500 Miles, we did a Moana medley, a Tangled medley,
Okay.
Disney stuff, and Little Mermaid song. That was like during the pandemic.
So what are the goals for the band?
First and foremost, to just keep being a band, which sounds funny, but having a group of guys that you just get to get along with and have fun with is huge, and to have it just be fun all the time, and that's going really well right now. So I'm very grateful. As far as our goals moving forward, we really want to release a full-length album. So we've been recording as a small independent artist. It's so hard for it to make sense for you to record a whole album and then release it, because they just want singles. It's like you got to do a single every 6 weeks. If you take 6 months off to record an entire album or something, then you're not in the public eye as much, and
That makes sense.
you lose the momentum and everything. It's a very tricky road. That's what I really want to do, though. But it might kind of turn into just record and release the songs in the order of the album, and then just compile them afterwards somehow. I think Hayley Williams is doing something like that right now.
Oh,
From
okay.
Paramore, where she's just releasing her album one song at a time. I wish I could just release the album one song at a time, but it has to be it's complicated.
Yeah. Do you guys tour any place, other states?
I've toured a bit on the East Coast and in the Midwest with my previous band, but as far as Shuttlecraft so far, we've done Baltimore, DC, and Virginia so far. Yeah.
I don't think I asked you this. How did you come up with the name? What does it mean?
So, the name Shuttlecraft is straight out of Star Trek.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm a huge sci-fi fan. I love Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica. So I was watching Star Trek a lot and noticed that I always thought that Shuttlecraft was cool. They get on the Shuttlecraft when they aren't able to beam to the planet or wherever they need to go. When they can't do that for whatever reason,
Right.
they gotta get on the bus, and do it the old-fashioned way, so to speak. I just thought that was cool, and I was like, that's my band name.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Did you get any input from your bandmates? And they were like, "Yeah, let's go with that."
Actually, no.
Oh, they. No.
I was like, this is my name. I want to do this name, and I just kind of roped them into it, which is something I've never done before.
Yeah.
All my past projects have been we have a big board and write down all the names and this and that, and we take a vote. I believe the story of this one, so before Jesus of Suburbia came around, this is what they were working on, and they were just kind of dicking around in the studio.
Okay.
And Billy was out running late or something, and Mike was recording stuff, and they I think it was like they were turned it into a game where like I'm gonna record a little, less than 30-second bit, and then someone else is gonna come in later when I'm not here and record the next bit, and then keep the train going. That's my interpretation. I believe that's how this came to be, but this is basically me trying to recreate that with all the vocals. It's gonna start with Mike Dirnt, so for whatever reason I put on my Mike Dirnt hat. I don't know if I'll play bass or guitar for this part, but I'm gonna have to like be different personas in this song.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I move this guy over here.
You just shoot it on like an iPhone or something?
My iPhone
There you
13
go.
Pro.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I mean, when it all started, I had like an iPhone 10,
Yeah.
that started on TikTok and stuff. And I have like a nice camera, like you do. I have a Canon. And no one wants that anymore. They just
Yeah.
want the vertical videos.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true. Boop. I was watching this content creator, and he just shoots on his phone. I think some guys are just getting out of the the bigger cameras like this and just going just straight to a phone.
This is me setting up my shot.
All right. Now, if I put this up here, is that going to throw you off your line of sight?
No.
Okay.
But I am putting an iPad here.
Okay.
With all the lyrics and stuff.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of them. This is the boring part. I just have to like bring up files and stuff.
I like the galaxy choice here of your carpet.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We like space.
So what I do sometimes is I like to bring like a little gift. I have kind of a gift for you. I try to get to know somebody, but before actually meeting them, so I don't, know exactly what you like, but
Okay.
I did get something that I thought might incorporate, and I don't know if you want that now or if you want it later, but I do have something.
Okay.
So
It sounds like you want to give it to me now.
you know what? I
It
think
feels that
you know
way.
what? I think you're right. All right, so I saw you've always got your socks, and I was like,
Oh man.
I was like, you know what? That's kind of cool. I was like, I wonder if he'd dig that.
Because you see my socks in the video.
Exactly. I see your socks in the videos,
Yeah.
and I was like, I wonder if he would dig that.
So I also play guitar in a children's rock band
Oh wow.
called Rainbow Rock. I always have an iPad with sheet music for that because it's very like, I don't know, like Sesame Street kind of
Right.
ish stuff. It's very interactive with children, and things can get crazy, and so I always have like the sheet music to go back to if we get
okay.
lost or something. And when I started doing that gig, I got this pedal that just turns the page of your sheet music.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
that comes in very handy for doing this. Put my music up here. And then as I'm performing, I can change the... As I'm performing, I can change the page. Yep, there we go. That's where my eyes are darting to sometimes when you see the videos. I do like to put it on the cinematic.
There's like one that softens your
Yeah.
face and
Softens the background.
oh nice. I'm gonna get out of your shot.
Maybe you should be in the video.
Oh, do you want me in it?
Like, well,
Do you want me just sitting here at the drums?
just like a random couple frames. So, I'm gonna record, I think, this first Mike Dirnt part. And I'll do maybe 4 or 5 takes. If it's super easy, maybe less. And then I kind of go to the next part.
Okay.
Usually with a regular song,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know, Basket Case. It's a regular 2.5 minute song, and I just sing the whole song about 5 or 6 times. Yeah, what you see is what you get and what you hear.
All right.
from the videos.
So are you playing the guitar as well?
That's what I'm trying to figure out for this time. Usually, I'm always playing the guitar because this is Green Day and he plays guitar.
Right.
You know, but in some cases, I'll just be like singing and then I'll be playing guitar in another frame. You know, but like now that
You can do a couple different takes, I guess.
singing Mike Dirnt.
Right.
But I also want my bass player, Dom, to be in the video as well, playing bass. But I don't have the luxury of having him sing this part for this particular time in our lives.
Okay.
So I need to sing the Dirnt parts, and whoever else is in this song. Yeah, I'm just debating if I should play a guitar or not in this.
We'll do one take with a guitar and one without.
Do this. This is a Les Paul Jr. bass guitar, and it's a little bit shorter of a size than than a Fender bass. So it's kind of get the best of both worlds because it's kind of like playing a guitar, but I'll have my bass player playing the real bass in a different frame. Just borrow a strap from somebody. For most of my TikTok series, as I did this stuff, I didn't plug it in.
Oh.
You know, because this is music video style.
Right.
I'm recording real vocal, but I'm not recording guitar at this
Right,
point.
that makes sense.
I've already recorded guitar and bass and stuff. But what's funny is people on YouTube and stuff like to point out, you're not even plugged in. Like, bro, like, you're going to plug in? And so sometimes
That's
I'll
the
leave it
internet for you.
unplugged just to like mess with them. Yeah, I'll leave it unplugged this time.
There you
that.
go.
Yeah.
So here's his setup, guys. He's got this
Toot
ring
toot.
light, and then he's got
The phone that
his phone.
turns off.
All right.
Yeah. And then this controls my recording interface. So I'll press record on my phone and then record on here. And then now's the part where I debate, okay, do I do the day whatever of playing every Green Day song like before this video, or do I just let this one just be text, you know? Decisions like that. Now I have to like double check like where was my count at? Cuz
Oh,
yeah.
like 250 something. I don't know what.
Yeah, around there. You're right. I'm at 250 now.
Is it? That was
Yeah,
a good guess.
250 on the dot.
All right. Big fan. Big fan.
250. Playing every Green Day song in perfect ground loud squatter. Bye. Yeah. Record on the phone. See, now I'm getting my bearings. I'm like, oh, I just gotta go straight into it. Because it's just 2, 3, 4, everyone left the studio. No, 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 no. Everyone left the studio, now we're going all alone. Everyone left the studio but me. Hey! Everyone left the studio, left me recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me, myself and I. Me, myself and I. Hey! Me, myself and I. Hey! Me, myself and I. And then we cue to Billy. So that's just the section I'm going to work on with you today.
Okay.
That makes the most sense. Hey! the studio but me, myself and I, me, myself and I, hey, me, myself and I. Yeah, I have my click track. And then I automate the volume of that. Bring it down. But then I'll need it again later. Oops. And I'm gonna need that 4 count right there. There. Okay.
Yeah, there was a guy that I had worked with, actually one of my first ones, and he did cover stuff. And he was showing me some of the equipment he had, and he said he would always test out where you do like pops and puh and that type of stuff. And once it realizes if you have any of those, it automatically takes it out. And I thought, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's amazing stuff the software can do now. It's ridiculous. 2 more times, maybe. Everybody left the studio, now recording all alone. Everybody left the studio but me. Hey, me, myself, and I. Hey, me, myself, and I. Hey, me, myself, and I. Everybody left the studio, now recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me. Hey! Everyone left the studio, left me recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me, myself and I, me, myself and I, me, myself and I.
I'm trying to adjust the lighting as I'm going.
All over the place.
Well, yeah, because when you move up to it,
I forgot my.
Your face just blows out. It's so bright, and I'm like, okay, wait, I'm gonna try to adjust that. And then, oh, there we go.
Forgot my backlight. That'll screw you up even more now.
No.
There we go. Everybody left the studio, now recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me. Hey!
Do you want me to walk by behind you and film, or?
Yeah, do that on this next one.
Should I give a face like that, like I just got busted?
Everyone left the studio, now recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me. Hey! Everyone left the studio, left me recording all alone. Everyone left the studio but me, myself and I, me, myself and I, hey, me, myself and I, hey, me, myself and I. Perfect. See, I'll probably have my other bass player come in on that part.
Oh,
like
okay.
In the video, so. Okay.
Oh, that's fun. And then you're doing the Billy Joe part on a different time, right?
Yeah, so the next part of the song is where Billy comes in. I could do it if you want. How much time do you have?
I got all day.
Okay. Let me do a couple takes of... yeah, I think this one needs the proper Billy
All
guitar.
right. Without the hat?
Without the hat, yeah.
Without the hat. I haven't thrown me on here yet in a while, but he's basically he did the Mike Dirnt part, and now he's gonna do the Billy Joe part if we have enough time. And I'm losing my voice for some reason, but you know what? We're gonna squeaky voice. We're gonna check that out too.
As you walk behind me, you kind of look like Trey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Is that the one that you're gonna use? Where I'm in there?
Oh yeah, definitely using that one.
Okay.
That was a pretty good vocal take too. So.
Oh, good.
It's not the right spot. Let me just get the light.
When you transfer the music from your phone, do you do Bluetooth or do you plug it in, or does it just go to a cloud and then you steal it from the cloud?
Dropbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, this is tricky stuff. It's tricky to line all this up. I was away from the studio. I went to the county jail. I got myself in trouble again, and now I got work detail. And Mike is taking over. He's just not answering his cell. Everyone runs for cover, 'cause Mike's all by himself. Just try to nail this section, and then maybe you can go check in your hotel after this.
Yeah.
And then we'll...
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we can meet up someplace, grab a bite.
Yeah. Always record on the phone first. I was away from the studio. I went to the county jail. I got myself in trouble again, and now I got work detail. And Mike was taking over. He's just not answering his cell. And everyone runs for cover, 'cause Mike's all by himself. Ooh. I was away from the studio. I went to the county jail. I got myself in some trouble again, and now I got work detail. And Mike is taking over. He's just not answering himself. And everyone runs for cover, 'cause Mike's all by himself. Let me do one more.
All right.
I was away from the studio. I went to the county jail. I got myself in some trouble again, and now I got work detail. And Mike is taking over. He's just not answering himself. Now everyone runs for cover. 'Cause Mike's out by himself.
Good morning, guys. This is day 2 here working with Shuttlecraft. I forgot my sunglasses, so I'm going to be squinting all damn day, but hey, at least it's not raining. And hey, they're going to be playing here today. We're going to get some great shots of them playing here out of all places, a Volkswagen show. Look at this. It's like a bug show. I remember doing this when I was a teenager. This is amazing. Anyway, it is bright out here. I'm being blinded. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna try to talk over some of the music. Hey, so they're setting up right now some merch. Let's take a look at this.
Merchandise here.
I love it.
Check.
Nobody knows how much I love you. Nobody knows how much I care. There's a big old world. Let's get out there and live it. Walking next to you may seem to be just another little thing in the world you see, but the truth is it just means so much to me. Oh, I'm gonna wag my tail, gonna dig a bunch of holes. I don't know why, but I think it means I love you. If you're down, I'll help you turn around. Nobody knows how much I love you. Nobody knows how much I care. There's a big old world. Let's get out there and live it. Nobody knows where the story goes, so don't worry all your life. I just wanna be your best friend.
You said you've been here before, right?
Yeah, we play at the brewery that's over there.
Oh, okay.
Like, once in a while. And yeah, there's a huge car show today. Never done that before.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is a great time.
I tell you what, these people are really bugging.
Ah, that's a good one. So we have the other guys here someplace. They're walking around. But,
They're over there.
Oh, there they are.
Backstage.
They're back. They're backstage signing autographs.
You might know them from when they did all their TikToks, where Green Day actually followed them while they did all the Green Day covers, because they're that freaking awesome. It's going to be a great day. Stick around. With us or against us is coming up right after Shuttlecraft. We're going to have an awesome afternoon.
Set them up. Hey. Which way to the stage? Which way?
Oh, hey, there it is.
Thanks.
That's who you're referring to, right?
Yeah, of course.
How many guitars are you going to use today? Just one or a couple different ones?
I've got this one and another electric and then an acoustic.
Okay.
Kiari's going to pull some tickets for us because he's super cool and awesome. So get your tickets out. We're going to go ahead and pull some raffle tickets.
So well. Okay.
Skateboards, we got all the guys. It's going to be awesome.
We do have a road.
All right, so first we're raffling off an exhaust wrap. So get your tickets out.
You need my snare stand? No, I got my own.
All right, Kiari's about to pick our winner.
Shuttlecraft is getting set up right now to do their stuff. This is really cool, man. They're out here at this outdoor venue. We've got a lot of cars out here, and this is going to be fun. I'm going to be shooting some of this here, and you guys are going to see this on my Super 8. So that's going to be enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoy that. At least I hope you do. But I enjoy it. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
No paparazzi.
You brought your new one? You brought your new
Yeah, I got both.
Just in case, ticket number 262054. 262054. Mike Coverdale.
I'm just gonna do what I did with them, man. Just get you guys good in here. So if I come over, I'll just be adjusting your master volume, nothing else. But when you first, we can do a line check though.
You said the what?
We're gonna.
Dial it in. It'll take me.
We plan to do like just a acoustic song at the very end of the set. So I have a
DI. Plug it in now. Get it out of the way.
I think they're pretty much ready to go. We're gonna go live here pretty soon. So let's check this out.
V-Dubs by the Bay, we're Shuttlecraft. We're gonna play one original song for you right now. This next one's called Heroes. V-Dubs, can I get an Ayo? Ayo. That's right.
What's that? Oh, sweet. Thanks, baby. Oh, thank you. I love you.
church, but she doesn't know. But she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. So don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. With arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll tell you everything. With arms wide open. With arms wide open. Everyone give it up for Lillian on stage with us today. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna come back into the song. I said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, don't cut yourself off yet. It's only when you're ready to feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can. And don't you worry what the bitter hearts are gonna say to you. It just takes some time for me to do your rhythm and love the light. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time for me to do your rhythm and love. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. Everybody give it up for Dom's daughter, Lillian. You guys don't know us, we're called Shuttlecraft, and we did a crazy thing online where we played every single Green Day song in perfect chronological order. And we're gonna play some of those for you now. No, we're not. We're not? Well, first, we're gonna play one more original Shuttlecraft tune for y'all. Trusting for all the boys and girls. The subliminal mind car, America. Welcome to a new kind of tension across the alien nation. Challenges and dreams of tomorrow. Well, maybe I'm a Volkswagen America. I'm not a part of a Volkswagen agenda. Now everybody through the propaganda and sing along to the easy paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension across the alien nation. Television screens of tomorrow. We're not the ones that follow, but I can't help to argue. I say yeah, oh. Say yeah, oh. You wanna be an American idiot, or a nation controlled by the media? The information age of hysteria is calling out to idiot America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones that meant to follow, but that's enough to argue.
the music? All right, let's get it. This is Brendan. He's from Shuttlecraft. I love that guy.
Do a couple weeks of practice and then we'll go ahead and record.
And of course, we do have more shows coming up.
What is the next one?
Is it October?
Are we doing that Metro show?
We are.
That's the October, is it 24th?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost a month,
another
right?
double Friday and Sunday weekend.
Yes, that's a tattoo thing.
Yes, Sunday's the tattoo thing. Yeah.
Okay. Is that original?
Sunday is.
Sunday is original. What's the Metro?
Oh no, they're both originals.
They're both originals?
Yeah.
So we're doing the same set.
Yeah, we'll do the same
Perfect,
set.
perfect.
Exactly.
Well done.
We just gotta
Make that easy on my little brain.
Yeah, we got to get together then to
Yeah.
start doing that.
Yeah, I guess figure out the set list and that way I can start practicing it.
Cool.
All right, guys, here's that point in the video. You guys know what it is. It's called story time. Welcome to story time. All right, so the story time today is, well, I'm going to keep it in line with music, and it's going to be musically incorporated into this story time. And I was telling Brendan about this. There he is. I was telling him about this story. So it was 1997, and I was living in the Bay Area, and I had seen quite a few concerts. And one of the best concert venues was the Fillmore in San Francisco. So I saw a little group called Green Day. It was during their Nimrod tour. In fact, I still have the concert poster someplace. So I'm at the concert and I'm with a buddy and we're we're standing because it's basically just like this big box. And so we're way in the back, but you know, obviously it's got good acoustics so we could hear well. And we're there, we're having a great time. And all of a sudden, Billy starts saying something along the lines of, "Hey, you want to fight?" or something along that. And he jumps down the crowd and we're like, is this like a skit or something? We didn't know what was going on. And then he just jumps back up and they start playing again. Didn't even think anything about it. It was actually not a story at all because it was just something we thought was just part of the gimmick.
Yeah, that video's out there on YouTube.
Yeah, now
it goes around. Everyone's seen it.
Right, now it's like the
That's
big
cool.
thing.
You were actually there.
Everybody talks about that. Like, oh yeah, that Billy Joe when he was crazy enough to jump into the stands and fight a fan.
He nosedived in.
He did,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
He did. So.
Hey, why don't you come here, you little mohawk motherfucker? Come here. You want to come up here and fight? I'll fight you right now. Come on, get up on the stage. Let's fucking fight. Come on up, come on. Just because we're rock stars doesn't mean we won't beat the living shit out of you. Why don't you go back to your mama, you little bitch? I'm sorry, but these people didn't come here to put up with your shit. This is their show, not yours. Nice guys finish last.
I was at that concert. At the time, I didn't know anything about it. You know, it was just another concert I had gone to, but it was pretty cool. So Brendan now is going to give us some sort of a story that he's got. Again, doesn't have to be musically related, but
My life is pretty music related though. That's all
so
I got.
yeah, let's hear it.
I should probably talk about the time I played with Aaron Carter.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, so we had to jump in the van. We were taking off. We wanted to get out. Definitely, we wanted to get some food. That was the goal. So we ended our quick conversation of our story time. We are back with story time.
We're back.
So you got a callback for The Voice.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, I should start first. My solo record I made in 2015 is called Songs My Dog Wrote. And it's a whole album of rock songs, all written from your dog's perspective. And the very first track is called Song My Dog Wrote, and that one I put on YouTube and made this fun video.
I can't wait to get you up in the morning when the sun is shining bright. It's gonna be another day with you. We're going to run and play and seize the day. There ain't nothing like chasing your cares away with you. Oh, with you. If you're down, I'll help you turn around. Nobody knows how much I love you. Nobody knows how much I care.
I put like a GoPro on him and stuff. That one went viral.
Yeah.
And took off. And
how many views do you think you got on that?
I haven't checked it lately.
Still getting views?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I still get comments, and that released in 2015. So that like went viral and stuff, and someone at The Voice, I guess, saw it, and I don't know how they got my number. They just called me, like, and they asked if I wanted to. Where am I going? Now I'm telling a story. So sorry, Dom.
Red Branch. It, by the way, has just under 800,000 views.
What's that now?
Just under 800,000 on that one. So I mean, it did well.
It's not like mega famous or anything, but
I mean,
for
it's
me,
still pretty good.
Yeah,
for me, that's something special. Where was I? Okay.
So you got a call?
Yeah, I guess they found that video and they called me and asked if I wanted to go to a special audition here in the Baltimore area at like this undisclosed location. In this case, it was like a music school place. So it was like an audition that wasn't the big main audition that everyone goes to at like, I don't know, at an arena or wherever they do it. So I went to that and I did the audition and they were like psyched. One of my songs I did was a Green Day song, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Give Me Novocaine. But I think the one in particular they really liked was one by Weezer I did. And then they had me do another Weezer song when they wound up flying me out to LA to do like the real like big audition right before they would start doing the stuff like the main show you see on TV. And I did that and I passed through that as well, and it was like on cloud 9, you know. It was so exciting and it was so fun. But then about a week after I got home from LA, like literally as I was packing my bags to fly out for the next run, because they were gonna fly me out again.
Right.
They called me. They're like, yeah, sorry, now it's a no for us. And I was like, what? They're like, we can't really explain why, but yeah, sorry, babe, sorry, hun. You know, the producers. Yeah, that really sucked.
Oh, but, sorry about that. But that was a great experience.
Yeah, and as that was happening,
you took something out of that.
I did, because as it was happening, I was just like practicing so hard and just working on my voice and stuff.
Right.
So it was bittersweet.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for checking this vlog out. I truly appreciate it. Definitely go and subscribe to Shuttlecraft. They have amazing music, as you just saw. They're on TikTok, Instagram, Shuttlecraft. They're a great band. They performed here today. It was a great time. I'm squinting because the sun is starting to come out now. Everybody has left. If you take a look, all the cars are done. They've all left. The guys here are packing up. So again, thank you so much for checking this out. Also, don't forget, I'm adding a nickel to the pot for every brand new subscriber that I get. So we're gonna get that pot up really high, and we're bringing that donating to AARP, because that's a passion project for me, and I really appreciate that. But hey, so remember, guys, there are millions of content creators out there. We're gonna try to meet them all. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.